You know that guy you filled out the survey for? His score is B. He's a guy with promising potential, but he has work to do. Welcome to the Strong Brew, where you get answers to questions you're not supposed to ask. These are some things you may want to know about the man in your life. If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure? Will he try and use money to control you? Will he share housework or just make you do it all? In fights, when he gets angry, does he get aggressive? During intimacy, does he understand that no means no? Is he jealous, suspicious, or possessive? Will his attitude towards you change after having kids? Will he treat your parents with respect? What if you have conflicts with his parents? We tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. These are things nobody else will tell you, things that are important for your future. This is a safe space for truth. No judgment, no platitudes, no login, no payment either. Our questions are from real life, but our answers come from science. Now, I built this thing, me and my husband, and honestly, we built it and we live it. We are both Stanford grads, we both have worked at Google, and we've been happily together since 1998. Along the way, we've added a son, now 13, and 4 dogs. We are genuine folks. If you're a woman trying to understand any man in your life, here is how it works. Go to www.thestrongbrew.life. Click on the Understand a Guy button there. Answer 10 questions about him. Watch a video tailored to your guy. That's all there is to it. It is completely anonymous, no login, no payment, no games, no manipulation. This analysis is obtained by combining solid trait psychology with cutting edge AI ML. We represent each person's personality with what is known as a feature vector. This has 10 elements, so our data is effectively 10-dimensional data. In case you're wondering how we can infer so much from just 10 questions, well, 10-dimensional data is very complex. There is a lot you can learn from that level of detail.
Okay, I think that does it for the preamble. Now let's plunge in. Let's start with this guy in his career. Will he go far or just talk big?
He is more likely to make steady progress than dramatic leaps in his career. He's not just pretending, he does have real talent and works hard, but he doesn't push himself to grab attention or chase promotions aggressively. He prefers to let his work speak for itself and he avoids office politics or showing off.
Can he bounce back from failure?
When things go wrong at work, he handles setbacks calmly and quietly. He doesn't get angry or fall apart, and you won't see him shouting or blaming others. Instead, he tends to stay polite and keeps his feelings to himself.
What do people at work think of him? Do they like him?
Most people at work will find him easy to get along with. He's usually very polite and doesn't start fights or pick arguments, so you won't hear stories about him clashing with others. When problems do come up, he prefers to handle them calmly rather than create drama.
If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure?
If you shine in your career, he will quietly feel proud of you. He isn't someone who gets jealous or upset when you succeed. Instead, he'll respect your achievements and may even offer gentle words of encouragement. You won't face drama or harsh remarks from him if you move ahead.
What if you start earning more than him?
If you earn more than him, he isn't likely to resent you or act out. He's not the type to let ego get in the way or feel bitter about money differences. His main concern will be kindness and keeping the peace, not competing over income.
Next, let's talk about how he is with money. Does he overspend? Is he reckless with money?
He isn't the most organized when it comes to money, so you might notice that he sometimes spends on beauty, art, or things that make life nicer without always planning ahead. He's not reckless or wild with money, but he also doesn't follow strict budgets or rules. If you want someone who counts every rupee, he may not be perfect, but he's not careless either.
Does he show off and pretend to be richer than he is?
He mostly lives within his means and doesn't try to show off or pretend to be richer than he is. He likes nice things and beauty in life, but he doesn't go out of his way to buy expensive stuff just for appearances or to impress others. You won't find him bragging or trying to flash money.
Is he too generous, too stingy, or just right?
He has a gentle and generous spirit, especially when someone truly needs help or comfort. He might not always show big emotions or throw lavish gifts, but he won't be selfish or strict with money either. He's not flashy, but he values kindness and small, thoughtful gestures.
Will he use money to try and control you?
He is open and straightforward when it comes to money. If you ask him about spending or saving, he'll calmly explain and won't hide anything or play games. You won't have to worry about secret purchases or him controlling every rupee behind your back.
Let's see how this guy is with sharing housework. Will he share housework or just make you do it?
He quietly believes that housework should be shared. He won't make a big fuss about it, but he understands that both partners should help each other at home. He won't treat you like a maid or expect you to handle everything yourself.
Will he help you or just boss you around and tell you what to do?
He is likely to roll up his sleeves and actually help with chores and diapers, not just stand by and watch. He may work quietly and not make a show of it, but you'll see him picking up dirty clothes, washing dishes, or changing a diaper when it needs to be done. He'll show his care through real actions, not empty words.
Now let's see about how this guy is during fights. In fights, does he try to understand your views or just win the fight?
He truly tries to understand your side rather than just arguing to win. When you share your feelings or views, he listens patiently and doesn't rush to show he's right. He values calm, respectful conversations so you won't feel pushed or shouted down.
Does he become aggressive when angry?
When he's angry, he stays respectful and keeps his temper under control. He won't yell, say hurtful things, or act in a scary or aggressive way. You won't have to fear sharp words or sudden outbursts from him.
Does he have a bad temper?
This is not the kind of man who gets angry quickly. He usually stays calm even when things go wrong or he's upset, so you won't face shouting or fights over small issues. If he does feel anger, he will keep it inside and not lash out at you or others.
Will he say sorry and accept his mistakes?
He is someone who can say sorry and take responsibility when he makes a mistake. He won't blame you or try to make excuses. Instead, you'll see him quietly admitting where he went wrong and trying to fix things. If you give gentle feedback, he's likely to take it to heart and work on changing.
Next, let's talk about intimacy and physical chemistry. During intimacy, does he respect your boundaries? Does he get that no means no?
Yes, he will respect your boundaries and understands that no means no. He isn't forceful or pushy, and when you say stop or set a limit, he listens without question or argument. He knows that respect is at the heart of love, and he stands by that even in tough moments.
If you are not in the mood for intimacy, will he react badly?
He doesn't take it personally if you're not in the mood for intimacy. Instead of sulking or making you feel guilty, he accepts your feelings with quiet understanding. He won't push or argue and won't act cold or distant just because you said no.
Can you trust him not to shame you or share your private moments, maybe love letters, photos, or videos, even after a breakup or a bad fight?
Yes, you can trust him to handle private moments with care. He is respectful and gentle and would never use intimate details or special memories to hurt or embarrass you, even during disagreements. He values your trust and understands the importance of keeping private things safe between the two of you.
Is he loyal or is he likely to want to have affairs?
He is likely to be faithful and loyal in a relationship. He values peace, kindness, and deep connection more than chasing excitement or flirting with others. If you trust him, he'll honor that trust and won't give you reasons to doubt his commitment.
Will he be jealous, suspicious, and try to control you?
He is not over possessive, jealous, or controlling. He trusts you and believes in giving each other space, so you won't have to deal with constant questions about where you are or who you're talking to. You can expect freedom and respect in your relationship, not drama or pressure.
This guy says he is protective in a good way. Is he actually just being possessive?
No, his protective nature isn't a sign of a controlling personality. When he looks out for you, it comes from care and concern, not from a need to boss you around or decide everything for you. With him, you'll feel safe and supported, not trapped or watched.
Now, onto the topic of kids and how this guy will be as a father. If you guys have kids, will he make you do most of the work?
He sees parenting as a team effort and won't expect you to do all the work alone. He believes that raising children is a job for both parents and will quietly step in when needed, whether it's helping with meals, homework, or bedtime routines. If you ask for help or share tasks, he'll respond kindly and do his part.
Kids are very messy. Will he lose his temper with them?
When the kids mess up or get upset, he will stay calm and handle the situation gently. He doesn't get angry easily, so you won't see him shouting or losing his temper when things go wrong. Even if he's disappointed, he will talk things out rather than scold harshly.
If you guys have kids, will he still support your career?
Yes, he will support your role as both a mother and your own person. He understands that you have dreams, interests, and needs beyond just family duties, and he respects that. You can expect encouragement and kindness, not pressure to give up your identity.
Will this man say one thing early on, maybe while dating, and then later after kids and marriage change his tune and try to make you give up your career?
No, he isn't the kind of man who will cheer for your career now and then suddenly ask you to quit after you have a child. His support is genuine and steady, meaning he wants you to keep growing and pursuing your goals even after you become a mother. You won't face broken promises or hidden demands with him. His support lasts for the long run.
Next, let's see how this guy treats your parents. Will he be respectful with your parents?
He will treat your parents with real warmth, not just polite manners on the surface. When he visits or talks to them, you'll notice gentle respect and a caring attitude, not just formality. He wants them to feel included and respected, and he's unlikely to hold grudges or act distant. He is someone who will quietly try to adjust to your family rather than expecting them to change for him.
What if your family creates stress or interferes a bit in your lives?
If your family creates stress or interferes, he will handle it calmly and won't make things worse. He doesn't get angry or react harshly, even if the situation is tense. He won't stir up fights or push back in ways that cause more drama.
Then let's analyze the role this guy's family will play in your life. Is this man modern with you, but a completely different person when other people, say his parents or bosses, are around?
No, he is not the kind of man who acts modern with you but suddenly expects you to turn into a traditional supportive wife in front of his relatives. He values consistency and fairness, so you won't find him changing his expectations just to please others. If you are comfortable with being yourself, he will support you even during family gatherings.
If there is tension between you and his parents, will he support you?
If there's tension, he will support you rather than staying out of it or taking someone else's side just to avoid trouble. He doesn't like fights, but he believes in fairness and wants you to feel valued and respected. His loyalty means he's in your corner when you need it most.
Say you have a conflict with his mother, what will this guy do?
He is not a mummy's boy who will always choose his mother's side no matter what. While he treats his family with respect, he knows the importance of standing by his partner. He doesn't like drama or hurting anyone's feelings, but your happiness and fairness matter to him.
Will he share all the private details of your relationship with his mother or sister?
He is not likely to share every detail of your fights or private life with his mother or sister. He respects the boundaries of your relationship and understands that some things should stay between the two of you. This is a sign of maturity and trust, which is important for a peaceful and strong relationship.
Now let's zoom out and put it all together.
So, overall, this guy gets a B. He's a guy with potential, but he has work to do to live up to it. Being in a relationship with this man feels peaceful, supportive, and steady day in and day out. He doesn't bring drama or sudden mood swings. Instead, he values calm, kindness, and fair teamwork.